Hi, welcome back to my channel, Sam Savings. I'm Samantha. I'm just gonna do a little video, just looking at my Christmas binder. You might hear my kids in the background. It's Sunday in the next room, and I'm sorry if my camera wobbles, but every time I put my arm on the desk it moves. So like I said in my previous videos, I have recorded a video before. Then I got in a bit of a panic when I was watching it back, thinking like, didn't know if I wanted to share my budget for Christmas. But then I thought, well, I'll share my kids' budgets for the birthdays. And I remember at the time before I started sharing that, I felt a bit uncomfortable, but do you know what it is? We're all different. We'll have different budgets, or we can have the exact same amount of money to spend, but we'll spend it different. That's just the way it is. So I'm gonna show you. There is a little tapping in the background. I don't know which son's making the noise. Right, so, and also when I recorded last time, I kept getting my face in. That's the one thing I don't like about these envelopes, is you always catch yourself in it. So I'm gonna try and do this. I can see myself in the camera, so I'm gonna try and do it without getting myself in. So I'm gonna just move it back and then bring it forward. Right, so this is my first page, which you've all seen before. This is my Christmas miscellaneous. So there's 120 on here, and this will cover my Christmas jumpers, Christmas pajamas, and anything novelty type stuff, I would say, like home bargain stuff that I might see. I probably will have to rein myself in. So I mean, I don't actually need any decorations. I don't need a new tree this year because I got one last year. But it's home bargains, isn't it? And just, it's really hard to control yourself in there. So we'll see for that, but it is 120. This is my challenge, which is all from my 50 pences, £1 and £2 coins. And this is for Christmas activities. Last year I used the same tracker, £300. I did have money left. So far the only thing that's actually booked is what I used the £24 for, and that was a light trail, Christmas lights trail. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach, it's just because I've just had a coffee and it must be settling. So I don't think I'll spend 300, but you never know. It depends on what we decide to do, or I decide to do. Right, so this one, Kristen is my daughter. She's 22, 2 children, doesn't live at home, so her budget is £100. She's got £30 left because on Friday morning I booked James Arthur tickets for her. She's always wanted to see James Arthur, and up until last week we didn't think he was touring, and then all of a sudden it was announced that he's doing a date at Newcastle Arena on the 9th of March. So 9 o'clock on Friday morning I booked 2 tickets, one for me, one for her. So £70 was her ticket, so she has £30 left of her budget. And my ticket came out of my musical challenge, so I had £80 in it. Spent £70 on the ticket and put £10 back in my musical challenge because I want to start saving for Only Fools and Horses. The musical is touring next year, and I looked that up, and I think the dates are getting released at the end of this year, so I want to have some money there ready. And that'll be for me and my mum to go and see that. I'm hoping if they come out before Christmas, I can get that as her Christmas present, but we'll see when they get released. Griffin, he is my 16-year-old. He is getting 350. Obviously when Kristen was younger and lived at home, she had a higher budget as well. Couldn't tell you what it was because obviously it was a while ago. So he's getting 350 plus his phone needs upgraded. I pay for his phone contract monthly and it costs us £40. So he is due his upgrade just before Christmas. So he'll be getting that for Christmas and the 350. I mean, 350 won't go far for him because his trainers that he gets is 160, 170. He gets like the Nike, I don't know, 95s, 97s. It's a number. And then the time he gets like a tracksuit, aftershave, the usual boy stuff, he's not going to have much, but that's what he's getting. Caleb has got 250. Obviously, I have spent a little bit of it, and that's why there's some coins in. He already has a bike and scooter and stuff. He's not into computers. He's more into art and crafts and stuff. And the mystery figures that you get from YouTubers who bring stuff out. So, should be easy enough to spend the 250 on him. Bailey also gets 250, but I'd be very surprised if I spent 250 on him. For anyone who doesn't know, Bailey has Down syndrome. He's 5. I would say his mental and physical ability is around a 1-year-old, so he is into more light up action toys. But obviously he has a lot of them anyway, so I don't buy the new version of the same toys already got, and you would get overwhelmed. And that's him shouting there in the background. So I do expect to have money left out of Bailey's budget, but I won't keep it. It'll go straight into his savings in my Starling account. He's setting his toy off as well. He's sitting on his light up fire engine. So he's distracted, is there? So his money will go into his Starling account, where his pocket money goes, because like I've said before, he gets the same amount of pocket money as the other 2 kids, but obviously he doesn't really spend it. So it all goes into a savings account for him, and that's where the rest of his budget will go. Theo, he is my grandson. I budgeted £50 originally for them, for Theo and Delilah, but then I upped it to £60. My total budget for Christmas, for presents for everyone, is 1,355. Originally it was 1,300, then it went to, sorry if you can hear that siren, he's really distracted us. Then it went to 1,330, and now when I went to stuff this, I've gone to 1,355. So I upped Theo's to 60. He's got £30 left in here. New baby, which is Delilah, she has £15 left in here, but she did have 60. I am expecting to go over on Theo and Delilah. I'm just going to shut my bedroom door because that is really distracting. Just seconds. Sorry about that. So I do expect to go over on Theo and Delilah, because I know what I'm like. So I am going to do a little review nearer Christmas once all the presents are bought, to see how well I did with my budget for Christmas. So we'll see how I did on them too. I'm pretty confident with, where's my stomach going now, with Kristen, Griffin and Caleb. I think I can stay in budget for them. Bailey, I think I'll be under budget, but he'll get the rest of the money. And Theo and Delilah, I am expecting to go over, but I'm going to try my hardest not to. But Delilah is the first baby girl in my immediate family for 22 years, so I can imagine getting carried away with her. Just as today, I've been to the next sale and bought 2 dresses for her for Easter. I'll just show you them. You might not be interested, but I've got this tiny little summer dress for £2.50. And I've got, I don't know if you can see it, this little, oops, upside down, this little Easter type dress with the tulle skirt and the little bunnies on. So that was £8.50. So I couldn't resist and I picked them up, and that'll be to like for our Easter present. So this is why I'm quite confident I'm going to go over on Delilah, but I will keep Delilah and Theo the same. My mum, I've budgeted £75. This is less than what I would normally budget for her, but we are saving for Florida. Mum will be going to Florida as well, so I have cut it down, and I'm confident I'll be fine with £75 because it is a lot of money for an adult. And hopefully, if the Only Fools and Horses tickets come out, I can get her a ticket. Family. Sorry if it's really dark as well. It's raining here. Family. This is for my sister and her 3 children and my sister's boyfriend. So I've already bought my daughter's boyfriend a sports jacket, which was in the sale. So I've saved myself some money on there. I might buy them, my daughter and him, some presents, like joint little presents together. But for like the main present, I'd only budgeted 20 and I spent 25. My sister, I budget £20 and our children get £20 each. She is due a baby in December, but I've already bought that present as well, so that came out of here. My 2 nephews, I bought sports tops, so I had budgeted £20 each for them. But in JD, in the sale, I got them, they were supposed to be £40 each, the t-shirts, and I got them for 15. So the £5 each I saved on theirs, I put into this little envelope. And then, say if I go over on Theo or Delilah or any other category, I'm planning on using this money, just so I'm not taking it out my weekly budget. Apart from my kids, if I can come under budget, say for my nephew and nieces and my friends, then the money will go into here and then I'll use that for where I'm short. So I had saved the £10 on my nephew's tops, but then I spent £5 more on my daughter's boyfriend for his top. So that's where that £5 came from. Friends, I budgeted £20 each for 2 of my friends, and if I find something for them that comes under budget, the money will go into here as well, and that'll go for whoever I go over on. I have an auntie and uncle in here as well, but I've just put £10 in, and that'll be for like a box of biscuits for them each. So it's just like a token present for them. So any change from the £10 will go into here as well. Teachers, I budgeted £20 for Caleb's teachers. It's £10 for the Lollipop Man and £10 for the teachers. So it was like an online donation. So you put your £10 in, then one of the parents went and bought them a present with the money that's collected. So I put the 20 in for Caleb, but then Bailey started school, so I put £20 in for his teacher's presents. But he gets picked up by a private taxi, so I was planning to buy the taxi driver something little and the assistant who looks after Bailey while he's driving to school. So I've put £30 in for Bailey, just for the taxi driver, the assistant and his teacher. Don't know what I'm going to get. Obviously he's only been there a couple of weeks, so I put £30 in, and if I go over on them, which I shouldn't, I'll use it from here. If I can save money where I can under budget, then that'll pay for going over for other people. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then that's in there for next year. So hopefully I didn't get my face on there, so I'm going to edit it out. And I just clip this into the back. And that's it. I mean, I'm not quite sure why I was nervous about doing the video. I mean, I don't think people will be sitting judging. Like I say, we're all different. I watch videos where people are spending £300 on a child for birthdays, and other people who spend 25. It's entirely up to you. Yeah, so I hope that wasn't too boring. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.